a competitive atmosphere for a lot of these women on social media. All right. They're out here having to basically market themselves. Maybe they did not want to do that. Maybe they didn't want to do that. But I want people to understand this. I have no issue with women signing up to be on OnlyFans because a lot of them don't use it just to sell themselves. They'll do it for other things, which we know. You know, I'm indifferent to OnlyFans. To me, if people want to support, it's just like with Patreon. It's just like with Patreon, right? If people like your content that you do wherever, they'll go and they'll sign up. Then you'll put up, content specifically for them on Patreon, which I'm going to do more of. I got some ideas of stuff I'm put on there. Shout out to the people that have signed up, that have been rocking with me, because you just can't put everything on YouTube. You just can't. So with OnlyFans, you have, not only do you have regular, average, everyday people, because when you look at Patreon, you have a lot of people who make YouTube content who migrate over to Patreon, right? Who they may be, musical artists. They may have a certain online business that is funded through Patreon, right? Because I think now Patreon allows you to sell merch through them, right? And you did Maja, cool. Appreciate that. You sign on Patreon? Because that's cool. Shout out to it. Listen, y'all definitely need to sign up to the Patreon because I am going to start putting up more exclusive content like I did before. All right. But when you have people who have certain hobbies, certain businesses, they'll sign up to these different websites and they'll get funded, to help them do what they're doing, right? You have people that have podcasts, right? They have podcasts. There are people who actually put their entire podcast on Patreon. They put their they put all their content specifically there, right? Where you sign up in order to see it, right? So with OnlyFans, women are marketing themselves. They'll put up promos on Instagram because they were literally doing this stuff that they're doing on OnlyFans. They were doing it on Patreon. No, they were doing it on Instagram for free. And Instagram is starting to see that they're not really making the same amount of money that an OnlyFans is making. So that has caused them to change their terms of service and try to sort of push OnlyFans out, because it's affecting them. That's why you're starting to see ads all over your Instagram. You never used to see that before, because they're trying to make money off of it. But you got the ladies on there, right? The scrippers, the out of work scrippers. Okay. You got the women who lost jobs. So the first thing they think of is to go to OnlyFans. And by the way, it's very easy for a lot of women. How you sign up? Okay, somebody put my Patreon link in the chat. If y'all want to sign up, go do that. Really appreciate that. Okay, here, I think it's where I'm at. You have women already doing it for free, right? Instagram has been losing money. And you got women who are out of work, who are decided to go to OnlyFans. They go straight there. That's stuff they've always wanted to do. Y'all got to understand. They've always wanted to do that. This is why you got Jordan Woods, who I don't think she's broke. I don't think she's in need of money. She's hopping on OnlyFans because she's doing it for a self-esteem boost. That's what it is. It's to be a part of a trend. That's what it's about. It's about being part of a trend. All these blue check marks. Bella Thorne basically crashed OnlyFans because they're like, man, we got to pay her that amount of money. It became a trend. It became an easy payday So they had to go change their terms of service. But what happened is those dudes that were on, this account and that account and that account, they probably took their money away from the smaller accounts and signed up to the blue check marks. And those other women were left stranded. And what's funny is that these women don't even respect these guys. And these guys are funding their lifestyle. And you got to understand, not only do they have like a membership, you can actually tip them. You can tip them money, so they're making money from the tips as well, right? But again, what happens is these women see this quick money coming in. They go and they get an expensive place to stay. They get an expensive car. They giving their boyfriend money. Helping them with his child support. I know y'all seen a video. I know y'all seen a video of the female. She was like, she's in an adult star, and I believe she does OnlyFans as well, and she also does some friending on the side. She presented this dude with I think $20,000, something like that. She presented him with a bunch of cash, right? From what she was doing. You got a lot of stories like that. You got women that are in full-on relationships with household boyfriends. And they're good. They're actually doing the filming. They're actually filming them doing what they're doing, right? And that's what's going on, man. And the thing is this, I'm indifferent to it. These women can do whatever they want to do, as long as they're not, harming themselves or anybody else. Listen, these women can do whatever they want to do. I'm in support of you doing what you want to do. I'm not here to judge nobody. I don't understand nobody's situation. But in a society where women are given priority, why do you first think to go to OnlyFans? That's the one question I've always had. Why do you think to go to OnlyFans instead of going different career paths? They roll out the red carpet for women, especially melanated women. They roll out the red carpet. It's because a lot of these women don't want to work no more. They want easy cash, and the easy cash is showing their assets. That's that easy cash. And they don't have to leave the house. But again, that's what they chose to do. I'm not here to tell them they can or can't do anything. I'm just saying, it's a lot tougher for men to get work, especially black men. But it's easier for these melanated women to maneuver and get work, and Caucasian women too. But look at what they're doing. If they have a nice body, you know what they're gonna do? They want to show it off. Because I also think that they want to meet a rich dude. Honestly, I think they would love to get them a rich sugar daddy, somebody that can take care of them and fund them. Because they're tired of working. They're tired of trying to be strong and independent. They want to be, taken care of and spoiled. And maybe they feel like this is a way for them to do that. And you got these guys that have fetishes to spend money on women. I mean, that's what you have to call it. If these guys are not only signing up for these sites, they're also tipping them money. They're also sending them stuff, buying them stuff, But I just would like to know what would make you just go straight there. It's like you don't have any plans. If certain things don't work, maybe you spend way too much money and you feel like you should make more, which is always an allure for
They get OnlyFans thinking they don't have to put work into it. Lazy mindset.
Right, Brandon? Appreciate it. What's good, T Malone? Yeah, and now Instagram has sort of stepped in and said no more. Your OnlyFans is not gonna use us to get rich, and not, do a deal. That's why you're seeing where they're changing their terms of service. Now OnlyFans, and I showed y'all the article, they're not gonna come out, not OnlyFans, Instagram, I showed y'all a little bit of the article of the tweets from Instagram. They're not gonna directly say that they are taking pages down because of OnlyFans, but they're going to allude to certain links or certain hashtags that to them they've deemed not appropriate for their platform. Because just like what Snapchat did, and they're changing their terms of service, they don't want to be known as a X-rated platform. OnlyFans is reaping the rewards from the promotion of Instagram. Instagram is like, man, we trying to turn a profit. And y'all got all these women promoting y'all. We about to, in a subtle way, try to at least make an attempt to do something about that. But then come out and say, oh no, we're not against these women working. We're not against them working. We're just rewording our terms of service. Yeah, you're doing that because you're making the other people more money. And you're tired of that. You're tired of making those other people money. But Instagram, why don't you incentivize these women not to want to go to Instagram? Incentivize them. But they're not, because Instagram isn't making money like that. They're not. Yeah, Instagram, one thing I will say about Instagram, they are very consistent for the most part when it comes to their terms of service. Because people want to talk about Twitter and who they can take down and who they can't take down, their terms of service. I ain't never heard so many people talking about, you got to respect the terms of service in my life. Instagram, listen, if you go against their terms, they don't care who you are. Look at Lil Boosie. Didn't they ban him for the second time? Instagram does not care who you are. They will take down your particular page, especially if they feel like you're sending traffic to other websites that are making that website money, or you're making the platform look bad. They have done that across the board. They've been the only platform consistently to do that. Now, these other platforms, on the other hand, they have not. They have not been very consistent. They've allowed all types of debauchery on their platforms. At least Instagram has at least tried to address those things. But I think they're looking at their pockets and they're saying, well, we making them how much money? Oh no. We need to make sure that we keep that traffic here and get them to make us money. Again, that's why y'all see all those ads on their pages. That's why they will come to you as a Instagrammer. So if you're like an influencer, they'll come to you and say, hey, you want to buy an ad on our page? And we will put your page on timelines of people who don't even follow you. What they do. Even though a lot of these platforms, to a certain degree, are very unbalanced in how they treat people, Instagram has done, out of all the other ones, they've done more to say, hey, this is our terms of service and you cannot keep going against it. But I will tell you this though, Instagram has shown themselves to be political. They have shown themselves to be biased when it comes to politics.